What did you see today in front of the
Yesterday.
elevator?
It was yesterday.
Okay, yesterday in front of the
Okay,
elevator
so
at the
yesterday
hospital.
I'm walking down the hallway, and what did you just do?
I just hit my hand.
Oh.
Okay.
And so I'm walking down the hallway, and then I hear over the speakers, code white, in front of elevators, something.
You can't keep that way.
So I'm wondering,
hang
like,
on.
what elevator are they talking about? And all of a sudden I come up on the elevator, and there's a lady that pushes the little tray with a little computer on it, and she has a white jacket on, and she said, and she's hunched over like she's gonna throw up. And I see that there's a nurse in a blue coat. She ran into the lunchroom, got all the other people out there, and they're all like gathered around her, like something was wrong. My first thought, honestly, though, was it like a virus, like an epidemic just spread, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I hurried up and walked past them real quick.
Because if it was an airborne virus, you know, wouldn't have got you or anything.
Well, I covered my mouth.
Yeah, because if it's on your hand, you know, you wouldn't get it
But
then.
it was so funny because it wasn't like, you know, like I didn't stop to watch it. I just, you know, it all like happened so fast. It was all right there. So then it made me think, like, what is code white? What does code white mean, people?
Does anybody
Look that
know?
up.
Look
have
up
homework.
code white.
You have homework tonight. I'm the worst teacher ever.
But I'm thinking code white means like a nurse. We have a nurse down. Like someone in a white coat is, like an employee is hurt or
red
sick or
coat.
something. I wonder, like, then I'm thinking, you know, did she get poked with something? And then on top of that, I start thinking, what about the patient she's taking care of? If she's really sick and she just went into like 5 rooms of, you know, people that just had surgery done and she's coughing all over their sores and stuff. I mean,
Or open wounds.
yeah.
It is weird because when I was watching
They have
Grey's
the masks
Anatomy,
on.
somebody was sick, and I remember they just like they sucked it up and like they still went to work and everything like that, even when they were still sick. Because like doctors like I don't know, like they have sick days, but like
You just wash your hands.
yeah, they pretty much still go and
I mean,
do
they have
what
the
they have to
masks
do
on,
and everything.
Don't they?
So
They have the surgical
I don't know,
masks.
like it does kind of
That's only in
scare
surgery,
you.
though, Jack.
Yeah, but if it's open wounds, like masks.
Well,
I'm just
yeah,
saying,
in
I'm
certain
not
things,
saying open
in
wounds,
certain situations, like when Grandma was in the hospital with that one thing that they thought she had like twice, we had to wear the gowns and everything like that. So yeah.
But what if all of a sudden, what if she's the technician that checks on the wound? Well, let me see if you're dressing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you see if that's healing up okay.
They just
Maybe she
throw
got
up.
stuck by someone. So
Or maybe too, like,
nabbed her with a needle.
or maybe it was just exhaustion. Like maybe you know,
Yeah, I
because
mean,
like the one
that's
guy.
what it looked like she was. And then I thought, maybe was she, you know, was she crying? All these thoughts race through my mind. My next thought is, did she just like break up with her boyfriend? And she's just sad,
Grey's Anatomy.
you know? Because like everyone came out and they're just like, oh, how you doing? Like they were like, oh, we need to get a gurney here and throw her in, you know, on a wheelchair.
We need a
Like,
wheelchair.
are you okay? And she's like,
So Dad just hurried up right past her. He's like, "Oh no, code white."
But okay, so my next thought after all that is I get all the way down to the end of the cafeteria. All right, and I see all these doctors and nurses in there. So I'm going, wait, who's helping her? You know, like you hear code white, and if it's you have an employee, like don't they rally around like the Marines? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's one of our people that are hurt. Wouldn't you be running out going, oh, what's the matter?
Or
And
you're
it's the
just like,
elevator
oh,
right
it's
down
just
from the cafeteria.
It's just
So they're like,
Susie again.
Yeah. Susie's at it again, hanging over the desk.
Oh, that's another one of these jokes. Get off of work for a week.
She's having one of her episodes.
She's throw up excuse again.
So that's my other thing.
Fakes
People
it.
are just sitting around talking, and like, there's doctors. You could tell they're like doctors, you know, and like, isn't anybody helping Susie? They got people like from the little, like, and you could tell like the people, they were all young. Like young interns and stuff like that went out to help her. There's like 8 of them.
It was
Okay,
the
what
old.
are they-
It was the older ones that were like, yeah, whatever. That's an
We know
intern
her.
problem.
We've been around there for a while. We all know about Susie's problems.
Let
She
her,
does it always in front of the same elevator too.
let her cry it out. She'll be fine in an hour.
Just rub her back. Rub her back, tell her it's gonna be okay.
Her back and feet
So
are cooking.
yeah, guys, that's what happened. So hello, guys, happy what's today? Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. Hey guys, so we're back home. We got back from the hospital visiting my mom, which she should be out tomorrow. I don't know if I said in yesterday's vlog she was supposed to be home today, but she, well, not home with us, but she should be home or going to my grandparents' house tomorrow. And then we ended up going to Walmart because we got pumpkins there because they were pretty cheap, and my dad and Jack got pumpkins, so me and Matthew went and got pumpkins at Walmart, and then we also had to go and get candy. So that's what we were off to today, and now we're back home and it's like 9:30, and it is really, really cold in my bedroom right now. So yeah guys, I'm gonna just probably chill out for a little bit right now and enjoy some time with my puppies too, because I haven't spent a lot of time with them today. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to go to bed, but tomorrow is a fresh start. It is Halloween also, which we are not doing anything for Halloween. We are going to be I don't know, actually guys, I really want to make some of these cute little ghosts. I don't even know what they are. They're like ghost some things. I don't remember what they're called, but it's like with egg whites and stuff, and then you fluff it. They're like delicious. But I might make some of those, and maybe like some cookies, some Halloween cookies or something like that, because that's fun, right? And so I might do that just because that seems fun. But we're not really doing anything. Like I said, we picked up what's it called, candy. And so Jack's probably obviously going to go trick-or-treating. I don't know, he might end up meeting up with his friends and going trick-or-treating or something like that, but he's in 5th grade, so it's kind of like he kind of doesn't want to, like, he'll still go with my dad because he wants my dad to take him to go get candy, but at the same time too, it's kind of, he's starting to get to that age where he's like, I'd rather kind of be with my friends kind of thing. Matthew doesn't have anything planned at all. He's probably going to be at home, and me too. We're not even, like, we don't even have costumes or anything, so no guys, I'm not dressing up for Halloween. But yeah, I didn't even have like a Halloween party or anything to go to, so I had no reason to like dress up. I think the last time I dressed up for Halloween was like my freshman year of high school, and I went with some of my friends who ended up, we were actually in a play the fall, like earlier that fall, or maybe it was even that summer or something like that, and so we were like, oh, let's just wear our costumes that we were in the play, which we were in Susical, so I was like a lion or something, and so we ended up wearing those for Halloween and just went together. It was me and 2 other friends, so that was the last time I went like trick-or-treating or went out or anything like that, because we went over to her house, we're like out in the neighborhood for a while, and then we went back and we like had dinner and everything like that. It was actually pretty fun, but that was like the last time I think I've done anything for Halloween at all, which is funny though, because some of my friends, they'll still, like, even up until not like last year, but like maybe my junior year and stuff like that, like they would still go out and stuff like that, and like with all their friends and stuff, which I was like, oh, that's fun. But I don't know, I'm too old to go by myself, but like I didn't have any party or anything like that to even like pick out a costume for. Like my one friend, she went to a party and she ended up getting a costume too. I might have even told you guys about it, but I didn't have anywhere to go, so I don't have a reason to. But we'll carve pumpkins actually tomorrow during the day. It's kind of nice that Halloween's on Saturday, because we were going to do them today, and then everybody was just so tired when we got back from the hospital, so we're like, let's do it tomorrow. So we're going to do it tomorrow. My dad has to go see my mom because my mom's being discharged tomorrow, and then early in the morning, and then like noon, he has to go to like a work thing. He is going to, because he's a basketball official or referee, and so he's going to start doing high school games, so he has to go and sit in for like the pre-game thing, like the pre-game, I guess they talk about it, but it's actually at a college. It's a college game, just so that he can get like an idea of what they do, even though he knows pretty much, but they just want him to go, like, for experience purposes, I guess. And so he has to go, but he only has to stay for, like, the first, like, you know, before the game starts. So it might be like an hour or so. But I think he has to go, like, to Judson College, which from here is decently, I don't think it's that far, but I think it's a little bit further. And so I was like, well, that might be a little while. And then he's gonna come home, carve pumpkins, and then 3 o'clock I think trick-or-treating starts. So I don't know what I'm gonna carve my pumpkin, because I had an idea. I wanted to do Cinderella's carriage, which I thought would be so cool, but I needed 2 little small pumpkins for the wheels, and even though I could technically do it without them, I really want to save it for a Halloween when I have the 2 little pumpkins. So maybe I'll do that next year. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do what I did last year. I did Olaf, but I printed it from my computer and then cut it out, and like you do the little dot things and then you carve it out, and it will actually look really cool. Maybe I'll insert a picture here for you guys that I posted on Instagram last year. And so I don't know what I'm going to do this year. I have to now go back on Pinterest and look up some of my other ideas that I had. But that was my idea, was the Cinderella carriage. And I was like, that's so cute. But I don't know. It would take a lot of time too. So I'm kind of happy they didn't have the small pumpkins. I couldn't find any. But I'll probably do something else. You guys will see it in tomorrow's vlog. So I'll talk to you guys then. If you guys did enjoy today's, give it a thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So bye guys.